Hey everyone, and welcome to another Star Wars Games Update, where we bring you all of the latest and greatest in Star Wars gaming news. For today, it's gonna be another quick news video on some new developments that have occurred this week, and that's mainly for Jedi Fallen Order 2, and also some upcoming news of Squadrons going free for PlayStation players next month. And before we get into any of that, a quick reminder that if you do like these type of videos, then be sure to give it a like to show your support for this update series and the content within it. With that out of the way, let's get into it. Starting things off, we finally have some Jedi Fallen Order 2, or just Fallen Order sequel news to talk about. And of course the game isn't coming out anytime soon or anything like that, but as we all know, development for it has already been well underway after the original released in late 2019. And well, now we've got news this week that developer Respawn have hired a writer to help pen the game's script. The new writer is Danny Hoffman, who announced his new role as senior writer at Respawn via his Twitter page, saying, "Excited to announce that I've joined Respawn's Jedi team as a senior writer. My mom still lovingly reminds me that after seeing Star Wars as a kid, I jumped from couch to couch with a flashlight lightsaber proclaiming, 'I am a Jedi.' Now I am, Mom. May the Force be with you." Hoffman on the Fallen Order 2 project will be accompanied by screenwriter Pete Stewart, who joined the Respawn team late last year. Previously before this, Danny Hoffman worked as a writer on Borderlands 2 at Gearbox and Elliot Quest, while Pete Stewart has written for several games in the Total War series. And as for when we should expect a release date, then there's no official word on that yet. But a recent report from Game Reactor reveals that Respawn are hoping for a 2023 release. No specifics on when exactly in 2023, but odds are likely they may make it a holiday release just like its predecessor. Now for some fun and free game news, we've learned official word from Sony that starting next month, PlayStation Plus members will be able to get Star Wars Squadrons for free on June 1st, which that offer will run until July 5th. And with this, Squadrons is now the second Star Wars game to go free on PlayStation Plus after Battlefront 2 did last year. And from what we remember, that alone gave Battlefront 2 a major increase to its player base, with millions upon millions jumping into a game that, hey, not too long ago had its live service support ended. So that news at the time was pretty big. Now, of course, it's probably unlikely the same to happen with Squadrons due to it being more of a niche title, but even so, come on, it's going to be free, so people are definitely gonna be trying it. Not to mention, because Squadrons is a cross-play game, then the boost of PlayStation players will be felt across all the platforms too, no matter whether you play on PC or Xbox, and that alone is something to get excited about, especially if you're a fan of Squadrons. Last but not least, we've got some cool Battlefront 2 modding news to share, as veteran mod maker Mophead recently made yet another breakthrough in the game's modding scene, this time adding the extraction game mode into offline instant action. Now, for the time being, this mod is still only in a test phase, but Mophead has also enabled heroes to be used in this mode as well. And because that modding for it is now possible, then hey, it's also likely we may even see modders in the future try to add the extraction game mode to other maps in the game like Kashyyyk, Hoth, Naboo, you name it. And that was always my one gripe with the mode when DICE released it, it was the lack of maps for it. I mean, sure, there's a lot of fun to have in extraction, but having it only on 2 maps to play it on was never a recipe for success. So it's good to see modders take things into their own hands once again and make them even better. And that will do it for this Star Wars Games update. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share it, and subscribe to the channel to not only support it, but to keep up with Star Wars news, gaming, and canon lore released every week. And consider following me on Twitter and Facebook to never miss out on the latest Star Wars content. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.